What's up, guys? Andrew from SilverCityReef, and I just wanted to make a quick video. I have to go to work shortly, but I just figured I would give you guys an update since I haven't posted anything in quite a long time. Anyways, so real quick, I will show you the 40, the frag tank, and I will also tell you what's going to be coming up very soon. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you this first with the without the filter on the camera, just so you can really see the colors under the blues. Honestly, I'm not sure what the last video I posted was, so I got some new coral, and I lost some coral after purchasing. I got some cyphastrias and some SPS from someone who was shutting down their tank, and I lost all of the cyphastrias, the purple stylo, and I decided that I was going to sell everything that was left. And I did keep a frag of the tricolor bonsai and a small piece of the Apache Chief. But for the most part, I sold everything else. Those were decent sized colonies. Well, the tricolor was. There was also a Paletta pink tip on there, but I didn't end up taking a piece of that. Right before I sold it, I did like a 90% water change, 80%, something like that. I think it was 35 gallons. So I think at most this system holds 45. Once you factor in the rock and everything. But so since then, things weren't dying anymore, so I took a chance and I went and saw someone local who I know has really hardy corals, and I've never had an issue with anything from him yet. And I picked up a few things. So as you can see, I have a nice new big Favia, some bright green candy canes, kind of yellowish. This, I'm not sure what this is, but it's a light blue with green polyps, Montipora. I will throw the lens on and show you guys quick. Here we have the Superman Monty, which I had before from him, and it's actually that piece right there, which of course somebody has to call me. Anyways, so yep, that's the Superman Monty. The other piece died when everything was going south. I still have my Blasto. This is another piece of that light blue with green polyp Montipora. Still have the GSP. This is a neon green toadstool, which I've never really liked before, but I was looking for stuff that I thought would be hardy, and this seemed like a good option. And I've had these for about 2 weeks, and these two toadstools just opened up yesterday. So as you can see, there's still some areas that are still pretty closed up, but these things look insane right now. A lot better than closed up toadstools, let me tell you. Over to the left in that crevice of rock is the marble Iphobites that I've had forever. That was doing good for a little while. It looks like it's still opening up, so I'm curious to see how that's going to go. This with the little bit of green on it was the Midnight Princess Phobites. The only reason I'm keeping it in there is because there is still a little bit of color left. So if there's a chance it can come back, I'm hoping it will. Over here we have a green and purple, or green with purple tip hammer. Has a ton of babies on it, and again, I had my torch over here, but when I sold everything else, that's what the kid really wanted. Come to find out, torches are going for crazy money now, and I had bought that for, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 heads for $10. Up top, you can't really see it. Right next to the old Superman is the piece of Apache Chief. Then we have this stick up front that I'm not sure what it even is. It's dyed back so much, all I see is yellow polyps. So hopefully as time goes on, I will be able to, once it colors up, obviously I'll be able to figure out what it was. And then in the back is the tricolor bonsai. Now I did cut a pretty decent chunk off of that, but do have one coral hiding back here, which, believe it or not, still has some polyps that are opening up on it. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, my camera's not even going to focus, but I'm pretty sure it's a blue digi. So, again, I guess we'll see what happens with that. You can see I actually have coralline growing. Now my camera's focused, you can see it, which is pretty exciting considering I've had issues. Here's a good shot of the Favia. I mean, it gets like this bright orangish color down the bottom. I'm not sure how well you can see it. But, so that is all the new coral in the 40-gallon breeder. I will throw the lens on and just do a quick run through, I guess I'd say, and just show you everything without the blue light filter. I did actually post the Hydra 26 HDs for sale today. I don't know. Right now I'm just looking at it's money I could use elsewhere, and the tank doesn't really need it. I can do just as well with the black boxes. Probably grab another Luxbird 168 watt and maybe use their par 38 bulb on the frag tank, but I'll show you guys that in a minute. Let me slap a lens on. Alright guys, so hopefully this is a little bit better. I know you can see my shirt glowing, but so right there, that green spot is the Apache Chief, which after I cut it and did the water change and everything, it actually had polyps start extending. So I'm hoping that will grow. There was another piece, but I think a crab somehow knocked it off, or I don't know, it's MIA. There's the Favia. Again, this camera is not focusing today, which I really like this, and this thing loves to feed, let me tell you. You can see that orange color I was talking about right there at the tip. And then the neon green candy canes. That blue with greenish yellow polyp, Montipora. You can see that's one of the Cyphastrias. And there's 2 more in the back, you can't really see them. They all have like specks of color, but for the most part they're gone. That is the Superman Monty. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that is also a German blue digi, but I could be wrong. And you have the Blasto, the Toadstools, and the GSP. Back there on the ground in the sand is the dead purple stylo. Up here is that other piece of the light blue and green polyp Monty. Then we have this random stick with just yellow polyps. And the tricolor in the back. I know you're not going to be able to see that very well. And the hammer. So you can kind of see the marble eye Phovites and what's left of the Midnight Princess. Alright, so let's jump over to the frag tank real quick. Alright guys, so here is the frag tank. This is a Lifeguard 9.98 gallon all-in-one. As you can see, the Luxbird 168 watt black box, a little dusty on the top. I had to, I covered the tank when I was running Ethernet through the wall, but the light got some dust on it, so that's what happens when you have plaster walls. Alright, so again, I'm not sure what the last video I posted was, but there's definitely been some changes in here. I took out the whole frag rack system. Basically there was no point in me having it anymore because everything was just dying, and I wanted to provide a better habitat for my maroon clown, which I'm not sure if you guys have seen yet or not. Obviously if you follow my Instagram you would have. I don't know why you're not following my Instagram, so go do that. I'll put the link down below. And while you're at it, you can hit the like or subscribe button. But you can see all that's really in here is a couple of Zoas. Up top is the Blow Pops, and down the bottom is the Nightmares. And I just threw a big piece of rock in there. I haven't really done much to like scape it. Not really sure what I want to do. It's possible I may not even keep this tank up. I just haven't decided. The mini complete tank and pieces next to it, I was going to set it up, but just don't really know where to put it. So for the time being, that's where it stays. Alright, so now that you've gotten a quick update, let me show you what I have coming up. So ignore the mess on my desk, but had it the right way the first time. This is the Lurway 660 gallon per hour 49 watt submersible water pump. This is, well, Lurway is a Inkbird sister company. They have quite a few sister companies, but this is their newest product. I will just show you guys real quick. Now this does not look like your average aquarium pump, so it kind of took me by surprise. So there it is. That is the new pump. Looks like suction cup feet. This right here is to adjust the flow, and then up top you just have a basic threaded output, and obviously that's your input. So like I said, rated for 660 gallons per hour, 2,500 liters per hour. Let's see, head pressure max is 3.5 meters, and power is 49 watts. So I'm quite curious to see how this is going to perform. Obviously, it's definitely different looking, and it draws from the bottom, more like the Tunes ATO pump or the Neptune ATO pump. So it should help prevent things from running dry. Obviously, you should have some kind of preventative measure, but if you don't, like I really don't, then this is a great option. Alright, so that is it for this video. Like I said, I just wanted to give you a real quick update. I have to go get ready for work now. If you want to stay up to date, then follow me on Instagram. I will put the link below, as always. There's also always some other links down below if you want to check those out. The pump video will hopefully be out within the next week. I do have to find time to switch it out with my Eheim that's currently on the 40 breeder, so I can fully test it. But I guess that's it. Obviously I haven't been posting much. Things weren't going so well, so I really wasn't feeling motivated to post to Instagram or make any videos, but I am trying to correct that now. So like this video, subscribe if you want. I will see you in the next one.